Hey, what are you doing here? I had not anticipated a pop-in like this, but since you're here, we're not doing that. That's not what we're doing. We're in my basement right now. Yeah, I've not done a video in a while. I appreciate that. First off, I do appreciate the messages wondering if I am dead. Just on the inside, am I dead? Outside, fully functional human being. No, I'm just not. Again, and a couple people offer me, they're like, yo, you got some type of Bitcoin account, or one guy asked me that, one guy's like, you got Cash App something, or rather, do you take GameStop stock, and all this. I appreciate people offering me money. You're bribing me to make videos. No, that means very much to me, deep in my soul. However, I felt a tinge of guilt accepting money to make videos if I wasn't able to make them. You know what I mean? That would have been stealing. That's what stealing is. I'm not going to accept money for services which I'm not going to provide in a timely manner. Yeah. Also, my hand is not hurt. I wasn't like fighting anybody. I just had a big wart in the middle of my hand. It's pretty sexy. Yeah. I just haven't been making videos really. I've been doing a lot of different work stuff. Right now, I'll say comedy is dead because of some sort of pandemic thing that's happening. Yeah, so comedy's not, I mean, there's a few shows here and there, but it's weird. Like, you go do a show, it's like doing a show in a hospital, like everybody's wearing masks and you're weird, and drunk people trying to breathe on you and stuff. I don't know, dude. I'd do it, but it's still, but however, the construction trade is exploding. Yeah, I've been working pretty much non-stop. I got, been working with this lovely white man named Ranson.
Let's do it.
Lovely fella, learning a lot from one another, exploring each other's bodies, that sort of thing, good stuff. No, Ranson's a great guy. He also has his own YouTube channel. He put a feature-length film he made on his Amazon, kicked him off. So he put it on YouTube, that link is below. You're welcome, Ranson. When do you ever send people to my channel? Never. Yeah. So yeah, we've been doing tons of different projects. They're actually really cool stuff. Like, just, I say, being as the market is what it is right now, it's so nice to have, having a job where you can walk in and a customer's like, hey, I would like you to do this, and you're just like, man, I don't want to do that, and then walk out. That's what the construction trade is right now. People could be like, hey, do you know how to do this? Be like, yes, I do know how to do that, but I'm not going to do that. You know how good that feels? Woo! Amazing. So we got to be real picky and picking and choosing what we're doing and doing all kinds of beautiful things. But I do feel very guilty because I brought you along in this series. I'll watch a series, and then I like the series Deadwood, just the beautiful language and the rich story. But they just stopped. They made a movie. They came back and finished the story in a movie. But it's a good movie, but it's not the same. So I'm into the series, and then they just stop and they don't finish series 3. And there's 12 people that are really into the series about my second floor. Yet I've not done anything else with it. I brought you along through halfway through the journey and then just split. That's not cool. But really, last few months, 5 months, I'm pretty much working all week, and I do still work on the house, but it's like 2 hours a night at the end of working on someone else's house. And sometimes I don't really feel like pulling a can. It's not personal towards you guys. Don't take it personally. I do care about you and I think about you very much. When I touch myself, when I touch other people, you guys are forced and foremost, forced? You guys are forced in there. Sorry. But anyway, I'll get you up to date what we're doing. I'm not going to, I might show you the second floor, but my daughter is doing homeschool right now. I don't think she's doing homeschool all the time. I think she uses homeschool as an excuse just to be like, Dad, stay out of my room. But anyway, I'll get you up to date on what's happening. I don't know if you can remember this situation right here. It used to be that half-wall cistern situation. And also the open bottom of the stairs there. I need you to know this was no small project. It's pretty serious. This is like that concrete wall that was here, and I had to bust through that. I don't know if you remember all that. I showed a couple times in different videos. But I finally got the wall all the way down the floor. I had this old door tucked in the basement there, and put this door in. This is, listen to this is concrete. So I put studs and then Dura-Rock and then parched it out so it looks like solid concrete, though it's not. But anyway. In order to add that second bathroom upstairs, I needed to find a home for the laundry room. Initially, this was not that. This was my nice tool storage area. It was beautiful. I had black shelves on here. I wanted the room clean, white. Again, and I had everything from the basement stored up in here tidily. Then the more I thought upon it, because I was going to put the laundry room over where you saw me, where I was first standing in those cabinets, and I thought, screw that, I don't want these jerks with their dirty socks all over my workspace. That's my space. And then I thought, I'll sacrifice this area. So I put it, again, this room was, like I said, the cistern, you go down, it was dirt floor. So I had to fill it up with stone. There's 8 inches of concrete, which is unnecessary, totally unnecessary. But I got started and I realized it wasn't level with the floor, so I just carried on like that. And I put this beautiful washer and dryer set in here, new to me washer and dryer. And I'm proud of this room. This might be the most masculine laundry room ever built. But look, do you think this is an accident? How perfectly spaced everything is? I had to add all this MEP right here. Perfect spacement, perfect spacing, perfect placement. Run these copper lines down here. I made all this stuff up there. Ran the power here and here. Oh my God, it's just so beautiful. The levelness of it. Oh, it warms my cockles. I did, because at first I was like, oh, shit, I gotta dig a big hole and put a pump in the ground to pump the laundry room, or the washing machine waste out. But I found this guy for only $100. This guy here for only $100. And I gotta say, if you're ever somewhere where you want to put a washer and dryer in an inappropriate place, and you gotta, or you, this could even handle a small half bath. This little pump here, so it just pumps it on out. It runs down the washer and dryer. Yeah, that's duct tape. Runs down in there. Shbla-bloom. Back on up and out the door. That there's a backflow preventer. You either know or you don't know, bro. But I compromised a little bit and I left this here for like my tool and flooring / plumbing storage area, so it's not out everywhere and it's not all covered in dust and nastiness. I'm fighting to keep this space here. Someone's trying to turn it into towels and water bottles and prepper type nonsense. Alright, so we leave up out of here. Again, these are the cabinets, which I will talk to you about later. And you come back around here. If you remember, there was a big toilet floating in the middle of the room. Unnecessary, ridiculous looking toilet. Let me get some more light on. Alright, yeah, this is where the toilet was sitting. So I have this vision for, because originally I had to build that wall behind it in order for the laundry room to sit there, the washer and dryer sit there. Then I built that wall behind it and enclosed the toilet while I was at it. And then I put the washer and dryer there, and I thought, I hate that, and it made me very angry. My stomach began to just bubble over with rage. So anyway, let me show you, but I did keep the half bath. So I have a little half bath down here. This is my unnecessarily nice basement bathroom. My son got me this lovely picture for Christmas. Look at this old school soap dish here. I wish, if I could, I want to find like that pink chalky soap. But yeah, I'm quite happy with it. This bathroom, just so you guys know, is almost a complete shrine to other jobs. Like that's a toilet's the result of another job. This sink was actually a gas station sink that got ripped out, was thrown away. Even look at that the big old flappers on there. These lights right here, these are $5 outside lights I just flipped upside down, but I thought it looked kind of nice with the whole space here. Also, I'm a bit proud of this. Look down here. You think that's an accident? how symmetrical all that is? No, that goes a great deal of planning, thank you very much. And also, look, I did this. If you're doing a basement, I quite like the, put a little black on the ceiling there. Carried it down to the trim, just disgusting. Look at this too, look at this modern day and age we live in. Like when you're dropping a deuce, you need to put your phone somewhere, because, I don't know, you can't shit nowadays without having a phone to read. Olé. Oh, that's where I get ripped. Yeah. Yeah. As a result of losing my storage in the other room, I got quite angry, and I used that rage in order to make myself another nice kind of storage area back here in the mechanical room. This was at a twofold purpose. One, it needed, well, three, maybe fourfold. Lots of folds. But anyway, one is disgusting, and it eventually needed done. So drywall the wall, parched these walls, fixed the concrete, painted, co-base. But this window never worked before. And I hated not being in the back part of the basement, like dust and all that, but now I can prop that window open and put a fan over here, and gets a little create a vortex of sorts. Yeah, and I thought how disgusting it was over here, like the concrete crumbling and all that. It's just getting sucked up in my furnace, and I don't think it was good for I'd changing filters out like every 2 weeks. It was ridiculous. Anyway, I got this bit done. I'm not quit on the second floor. I still have a good bit of work to do, but I figured I need to have a place to stage. Again, I needed to get a laundry room down here in order to be able to still clean clothes while doing work up there. And now it's in a permanent place. So I'm quite pleased about that. But then I started doing this, and it made my imagination just explode with things. I got a little sidetracked. I'll tell you more about the cabinets later, but here's what my plan is for down here, right? I'm gonna put just some cheap indoor-outdoor carpet. I got drywall that wall still. This back wall, I'm gonna drywall, and I'm gonna make like my set for a TV show. I used to do Crack with Comics with my good friend Wendy, and I sold the RV. Some of you may know that already. So I don't have a set anymore, but I live in a house now, so I can have a permanent set. So what I'm gonna do is make my little TV show, talk show set here. It'll just be a couch and a chair and such, and then I can put a projector on that wall. So if the kids want to come down here sometimes watch a movie, or I want to watch my own movie down here or whatever, I can do that. But it also be my talk show set, so I can just come down here and just shoot it whenever I feel like it. I don't need all this sort of setup and whatever else. It's already be set up, dude. It'd be awesome. So keep an eye out for some amazing internet TV series that the world has not asked for. It's also this weight bench thing, which I seldom I bought it beginning of Corona. I was actually really good about getting down here and doing it, but my old, now nearly 40-year-old ass, every time I do it, I'm like hurting my elbow or some shit, and I'm just like, I'll just give up, dude. I'm about 40 now, whatever. It's my time to just, like people always talk about the peaks. I always hear on the news the peak of the coronavirus, and humans have peaks, and you never know when you're at your peak until you're past it. And I feel like mentally I still have ways to go with my peak, but physically it's all downhill from here. Anyway, this is something I'm quite pleased with. This is not something I necessarily need to do now. I need to be upstairs, but sometimes you got to do for you, right? I've always dreamed of making my own cabinets. I just want to make cabinets from start to finish. I always have customers, and they always just want to order cabinets, probably because it's way cheaper and also the quality's way higher. So it's a better product for less money, and for some reason they never want to go for my worse suggestion just because I have a need to build cabinets. But I can do that for myself. This is something, again, I had plumbing here already because I set it up with a washer and dryer. So I need a big sink. You're washing paintbrushes and bathroom sinks and kitchen sinks. It's inappropriate. Highly inappropriate. So now I got a big slop sink. This is all wood I had left over, and I had these old. I've been keeping these doors. I have a collection of garbage, like all good middle-aged men in their garage, and I've kept these shaker doors for years, and I had no place to put them, and now I do. But let me show you what I got here. All right, I have my little chop saw here. It's a cute little fella, this guy. And then I got this hose here. It's gonna run right from the where the dust ejector is, right down there. And when I hit this switch, it'll turn on both the saw and the shop vac I have down below at the same time. So I can cut down here. It'll just suck the dust right out. And the reason I'm putting it on this table here and it's lower, it's got a recess. When I put the countertop on, when I do the countertop across here, it's going to be dead balls level all the way across, even right over top the sink. And I'll put a little brace right there so I can put big whatever pieces on here. And it looks like a little guy. It is a cute little guy. But I can cut up to 14 inches on this fella. Quite a bargain too, only 120 bucks. Get yourself down to Lowe's and get you. Visit Lowe's.com. Not an unofficial sponsor of my channel that I don't make videos on very often anyway. But I've had a vision for this for some time, this whole little workstation I got going on. Also building shaker cabinets. I got everything I want. Look at it like this. It's got a knob on it, obviously. Don't be a dick. I don't have to reach inside the cabinet to do it. But this will be for my rags. This is like old shakers always had like a potato bin. You just toss all your potatoes in there. Who needs that many potatoes, I guess, the shakers. And this, who does this? Look at this. It's a drawer under the sink. That's how confident I am in my plumbing abilities. I don't want to bend over and climb up under the sink. Whatever goes under the sink only goes under there when you first move in and when you move out. No one's climbing up underneath the sink, but not me. I got my own cabinet. I still got to work here with the door and what's going on. But do you think this is an accident? How beautifully straight, smooth, clean these lines are? Just transfer the dimensions from the original to build these guys out. Just look at these old hinges. Gorgeous. But really, you're gonna make your own style cabinets. The shaker door is the way to go. I think it's the easiest type of it. Looks easy, clean, elegant. Not hard at all, really. I think people always talk about how great a carpenters the shakers are. I'm like, fucking, I figured your goddamn shaker door out in about 5 minutes after never making shaker doors, yet somehow you're considered to be the best goddamn carpenters in the world. That's dumb. Your shit is weak. Also, who doesn't fuck? That's the whole base of the shaker religion is they don't fuck each other. Oh, I wonder why you disappeared. Maybe you didn't know how, you may be able to make a cabinet, simple cabinet door, but you can't figure out how to make more people. Anyway, fuck the shakers. Also, while I'm at it, fuck the Amish, fuck the Quakers, the candlestick makers. The Brethren are alright, I got no beef with them. Most Methodists are rather cool. Yeah, that's pretty much really where I'm at. Branch Davidians, I could care less for them. I don't think they're known for, they're more anti-carpenters, really. And what I'm going to be doing next, which is going to happen today, but not be a video for today, is I'm going to make shaker doors for this. I made this cabinet a while ago just to store paint cans, and but it's a bit big for the space here. Make it a little bit smaller. I got to make these dimensions the same as these. Unnecessarily nice for a workshop cabinet, but it's for me. I want to be inspired by beautiful things while I'm working. Yeah, so I'll do a little video on how I make my shaker doors, my Luke style, easy peasy shaker doors. Yeah, because I think this is probably a long enough video by itself as it is. I will tell you, I did this summer, I spent about a month painting my van, and it's beautiful. The entire time I did film the process of painting the van. It wasn't going to be a tutorial on how to paint a van, it was going to be a tutorial on how not to paint a van. It did come out the fourth try very nicely. The fourth go around, beautifully. I actually did it with a $100 can of marine enamel paint from Sherwin-Williams. They color matched. I took a piece of the van, I literally took a piece of the van off, walked in, they scanned it, matched beautifully, and I painted it with that. The paint part was easy. I did that part. I mean, not easy, but it was alright. I got a little sprayer, sprayed it. Did a lot of body work on it. And it's lasted so far now, it's lasted 6 months. And again, I filmed all of it. Besides the fact that I accidentally deleted a lot of the footage, but that footage sat on there for a while, I thought to myself, there's enough misinformation on YouTube already. They don't need to add to it my misinformation on how to paint a vehicle. There's good tutorials on how to do it appropriately. Mine just was not one of it. But however, I couldn't be happier with the way it turned out. I'll tell you what, if you ever want to get a middle-aged man to just be all over your business, get a nice van, dude. I don't care race, color, creed. Old dudes coming up all the time being like, damn, that's a clean van, that's a nice van. And then they want to get in my van and they want to wrestle. And I'm like, dude, I ain't into that. They'll just take the compliment, bro. Not right, I'm busy right now. I can't do it right now. So yeah, the van turned out great. And I still got some more, I got more visions for the van, but that's for the springtime. I would show you now, but it's snowing outside and I don't want to go outside. So, but yeah, so today I'm going to make the shaker door. I will film it. I will follow up with this video on just how to make a shaker door the way I make it, and then like most construction videos, I'll put it out there and I'll have a bunch of people tell me why it's wrong. But that's fine. You do you. Whatever you need to do to make yourself feel better, and I'll do what I do. Anyway, thank you for the folks that have stuck with this channel. I know this is a pretty ramshackle video to come back to after all this time, but I just want to get you up to date what I'm doing here in the basement. Like I said, I will show you my daughter's room, but one, she's barricaded in there today, and it is probably disgusting, so I'll give her 6 months to clean it, because that's probably about how much time she'll need. But it turned out quite nicely, and I think you'll like it. Anyway, it was nice to see you guys again, and I'll see you again soon.